This is the bloopers, bro. Hello.
Welcome to our channel, you guys. Lo and behold, the long-awaited Hope and Vondell and Hope. Put your seatbelt on.
But anyways, we're doing a Q&A. Okay, so the first one is like...
You're not going to introduce yourself?
I'm Vondell, you know, V-O-N-D-E-L-L-E.
And I'm Hope.
Pay attention to the road before you kill us, bro. No, your ass can't drive.
Oh, I don't go that fast. But anyways, today we are going to be doing a question and answer. Hit me with it!
Alright. When was the first time you became aware of me?
Southport. Yeah, Southport, my third day at orientation.
Your third day, your second?
No, it was my third day because of the week. Oh yeah, second. He noticed me my second. I noticed him. Actually, not until my no, it was my
you
when I
didn't
actually
even
got
know me until I started working there.
I know.
So hey.
I didn't. Well, okay. When I seen him, actually, I mean, I probably did see him my second day, but the third day is when I actually remember seeing him.
By the way, I'm Guyanese, so
everybody know that.
Shout out to Guyana. Hey.
American.
We kind of could be men.
Next question. No, you gotta answer too.
I said. Second day. Next question is: do you remember the first thing we said to one another?
Oh my gosh, you could sing? That's what I said. He was singing, I think Busted Tables or in the staff.
And I was like, yeah.
Like he had an attitude. I thought he was an asshole. I'm like, okay, well fuck you too then. That's seriously what I was thinking.
No, I was not.
Yes,
I was not an asshole.
Sorry about the shaking. The thing broke, so it's just leaning on.
Pay attention to the road.
I'm paying attention, but I'm explaining why it's shaking. The other will be like, well, okay, because this thing is broken, it's loose, so I gotta lean on top of the dashboard. Okay, if you don't like it, oh well.
What was your first impression of me? Did you ever dislike me?
I did dislike it because you answered me with attitude, so you just automatically rubbed off on me like an asshole. But
did you
after that, no.
Okay, well, this gonna be corny. This sound corny as hell, but when I first saw her, it was a Sunday. I was in the weigh station with my friend Malik. Shout out my dog Malik. You already know. But
you can get off my ass.
I was doing a table for him, right? And it was like, we'll do this. I was making like this drink for this resident, and I saw her and I was like, damn, she fine as hell. And my dog was like, nah, she ain't. So like from then, like, you know, like I had like, you know, mad feelings for her. It's corny as hell, but hey, you know. And when she came and she first spoke to me, like I was shocked because I'm like, man, like you actually like speaking to me like me, like, or somebody else. Because my girl bad as hell, you know what I mean? But yeah, but yeah, next question, right? Hold on, let me. I love you,
oh shit.
Bro, you almost killed us, bro. What the freak, bro? Just pay attention to when you're driving,
I am paying attention to the road.
Okay, so the next one is, what's your favorite memory of me?
There's so many.
You got so much, bro.
I'm trying to think.
Like,
but the first one that comes to your head when you hear our question.
When I propose.
Oh yeah.
She like, oh yeah.
No, I was thinking about when was it, our anniversary this year? We was at the hotel, we like ran down. It's like, well, last one there's a rotten, not rotten egg, but like some egg.
Our anniversary was lit. Like we got so much memories.
Every day is a memory with us. So every day.
Do it like top 5. Number 5 is gonna be 3. First kiss.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yep.
And number 4.
When I said yes, you could be my boyfriend or something. I said yes, I'll say yes to it. Cause when he asked me, I had him wait for a couple days. So I'm like, I don't think I.
Not really that. Like when I introduced you to my dad, like that's number 4. Like because like you know how your facial expression was and how he was, and she was like so terrified.
We cool now. What's up?
Number 3 is gonna be the sit down. I'm always gonna remember that. Yeah, the sit down.
At the park?
No.
Or you just sit there? Oh.
Yeah. Number 2, our first fight. And number 1, when I proposed. But yeah, the next question. What's your favorite way of spending time with each other?
Like this. Like, and that's the thing, like, to make us happy, we don't gotta go out, spend money, and go to places, this, that, and the third. We just, like, be together. We can be at the house chilling. We can just be driving in the car, dying laughing at shit, farting, and just, like, we just dying laughing. Like, it don't take much to please both of us. So, like, just like this, just.
But nah, like, I like when we go on, like, long trips, but more so, I hate, like, when she falls asleep, like, especially.
Yeah, you get so mad at me.
Like, you supposed to be my co-pilot, bro. Like, you know, like, we on a trip together, bro. Like, yeah, like, trips, you know, like, experience, like, just, you know, waking up and knowing that, you know, you will experience something great with the same person over and over and over. You know, like, it intrigues me because you don't know what tomorrow has to, like, offer.
But bottom line, just every day, literally every day. Don't get me wrong, like, going out of town and going places is fun and everything, because you make, you know, memories, because we both never go, like, that place, so, you know, but every day, make memories every day, be with each other every day.
Alright, so we're gonna do, how would you describe yourself?
No, describe each other. Like, how would I describe you? How would you describe me? So I would describe you as stubborn as hell.
Okay.
Stubborn. What else are you? There are a lot of things. So much you can't even think. You're hard-headed.
What about
you? Wait, can you let me talk?
Right.
Okay. You're very stubborn, hard-headed. Mm-hmm. You're soft-spoken at times when you're angry. You're like a bomb. I'm slowing down. I don't like when he does this.
Okay,
I don't like when he does this.
I'm protective.
No, you be like. Anyways, other than that, he's very loving. He's a sweetheart when he wants to be.
I'm a sweetheart at all times.
Not at all times. When he's angry, he's not a sweetheart. And I'll be the same way back. Anyways, but yeah, other than that, he's very loving. He's very, like, he's not really good with his words, but when he finally gets it out, it's like, oh my god, it's like, oh my gosh, like a teddy bear. And charming.
Bro,
it's sexy.
You're so corny. I love you.
Give me that chocolate.
Bro, where the fuck can I put it? I'm gonna speak from the heart. How do I describe her? Beautiful, well talented. She got a lot going on for herself, you know. And I'm a proud fiance. Yeah, she's stubborn. Sometimes she can be stubborn, and sometimes, you know, we don't be on the same path. But that's just, you know, two Capricorns clashing at the same time. It's just egos. When you accustomed to just, like, nobody telling you what to do, and now you in a committed, like, you know, relationship with somebody, with your best friend, and you don't want them to have that upper hand over you, so you just feel that way. But I don't think that, you know, sometimes she can be, you know, really hard and not, I wouldn't say disrespectful, but, you know, her mouth can get hot. She got a mouth on her. She don't take a lot of shit from nobody, and I love that. And yeah, that's me describing her. Oh, forgetting that, you know, she's the most beautiful woman in the world. I like her little complexion, looking like a little Latino snack, but she's not Latino, bro. Just telling y'all right now.
I may never know.
And let me see. What do you think about my family?
What do I think about your family? Fucking amazing. Well, excuse my language, only because, you know, what draw me to him is because, you know, he's Guyanese, and, you know, anybody that I've ever talked to, you know, simple American, like that. I like different. Like, that's one thing about me. Like, I like different. So when I found out about him, like, that's what really draw me in. Like, even he could tell you, like, before, like, I didn't care about nobody's feelings. Like, I didn't, like, know, like, it was really hard to try to even struck up a conversation with me because I was just like that. Like, I wasn't friendly. I didn't like when dudes tried to talk to me because all of them didn't, like, was nothing to me. So when I met him and I started, like, you know, actually talking to him, and, you know, he started telling me about his life, I'm like, wow, like, I was so intrigued. Like, everything he said was something so different to me and something I never known, because, you know, I've been American my whole life. I barely even went, actually, I think I probably went out of state like 2, 3 times, and that was when I was younger. So yeah, so him just being coming from a whole different background than me, doing things completely different from me, it just really intrigued me about him. So it was like a new story every time. What do you think about my family?
They're wild as hell though, but
your family wild too, don't get me wrong.
They're wild as hell. They're real, like, you know, I wouldn't say down south, because when you think about down south, you think like, you know,
we're country folk,
but they not
country around here.
They real, like, I wouldn't
like
say
soulful.
Yeah, soulful. They're like Guyanese people, but they like the American version of, like, my family, like the same stuff, you know. They're close knit, You know, they look out for each other, even though, like, you know, sometimes they gonna get into big arguments and shit. But at the end of the day, if somebody come and they mess up, you already know that that person gonna stand up for that person, and that's how my family is also, and that's why, you know, I feel like sometimes I feel at home with them because it's just like I'm at a home away from home.
Where was our first date at?
Our first date, like date, like go out and eat.
Whatever. First date, like
our first date when we got pulled over. When I got pulled over, you was dying laughing. It was
that was so funny. If I could get the clip from my other phone, is it in my phone though? Did you send it to me? Well, anyways, if it's in one of our phones, I'll see if I can insert it right here because it was so funny. It was because I find everything funny. Like I'm very like funny. Our first date was at Fisherman's Village. Like my homeboy Shamar, my best friend, he showed me this spot. We went there one night, and you know, like I thought that it was the right place, you know, to take her. You know, first time she coming to the. It wasn't the first time she was coming to the house, but you know, the first time we in the car together. You know, I was like, man, like I don't want her to be bored or nothing. So you know, we went on a drive and we end up like sitting on the swing talking and all that stuff. And the funny shit about it is I backed up and hit somebody else's car. So if you're watching this video, you got hit at Fisherman's Village. Like a whole year and a half ago.
I'm sorry. I got my karma because somebody hit my ass and ran. So hey.
And like fuck their backs up. That's a whole other story.
But yeah, what you love about me the most?
Honestly, I know it's gonna sound extra corny, but everything. Seriously, everything. Like the way you laugh, the way how we can just like this, just be so goofy with each other, and oh, the babies are outside. Just like stuff like that. Like everything, literally everything. How you treat me.
Oh, what I love about babe.
I don't know, like the way you look at me, even when like I be pissed the fuck off.
Like you know what I love about her the most is like even though like you know I'm mad at her, she can make me laugh. Like that's why I try to avoid like eye contact with her. Like you know like looking at her because she's like she looks at me and like it brings out that goofy side of me. Like
back up. Right, last question. Who said I love you first?
I did.
Yeah, he definitely did. Yeah. I had to take time because you know I was.
She was like, I don't know what love is. I don't want to say I love you and I don't mean it. And it cried the most.
Hands down. At first you did. That's all our questions for now.
And
if you guys like this video, give us a thumbs up. If you don't, I don't care because we did.
Yeah, it's all on you. No negative comments, you know.
Positive vibes only.
That's the motto. You already know. And
if you have any other questions, just leave them down in the comments below. And we'll
you know,
get back to
just tell us what you want us to do in the next video. You know. Hey.
You know. We out here.